Good evening. I want to begin with a question that sounds simple, but has the power to change your life. Who are you becoming? Not who life forced you to be, not who pain shaped you into, not who survival demanded you become, but who God called you to be. But many of us didn't choose strength, we chose survival. We became strong because weak wasn't safe. We became quiet because speaking had consequences. We became resilient because falling apart felt like failure. And somehow along the way, we stopped becoming her and started becoming whoever life requires. Life is powerful sculptor. It shaped us through rejections, through abandonment, through betrayal, through disappointments, through toxic relationships, through loss and grief and unanswered prayers. And without realizing it, we adapt. We learn how to overgive to feel valuable. We learn how to settle to avoid being alone. We learn how to smile while silently breaking. We learn how to carry weight that we're never meant to carry. And life whispers, this is just who you are now. But I came to tell you the truth. Survival is not your identity. You may have survived it, but God did not call you to have shaped by it. Isaiah tells us that God gave us beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and praise for despair. Ashes are what meant after the fire, but God says, I didn't define what had burned you. Some of us are still living in the shape of our trauma God had already healed. Still reacting from wounds He already restored. Still shrinking because life taught us that safety comes from staying small. But God never, that was never God's plan. The enemy's greatest strategy is not destruction. It is distortion. If he can't destroy you, he will destroy your how you see yourself. He will convince you that you are too damaged, too broken, too late, too much, or somehow not enough. But Romans reminds us that God called, He calls us justified. And those He justified, He glorified. Your calling came before the trauma, before the heartbreak, before the betrayal, before the disappointment. God saw every chapter of your life and still said, that's her. You didn't miss your calling because of what happened to you. You were prepared through it. Becoming her does not happen accidentally. It happens intentionally. And attention requires unlearning people pleasing and disguised as kindness. Unlearning self-neglect disguised as sacrifice, unlearning silence disguised as humility, unlearning control of disguise as wisdom. God never called you to disappear in order to be loved. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. So whatever you're carrying feels heavy, if it feels restricted, if it feels like bondage, it didn't come from God. Becoming her means giving God permission to heal what you hide, restore what is buried, and redefine what life renamed. Because life is loud. Life labels you. Life rushes you. Life pressures you to perform, produce, and prove. But God invites you to be still, to listen, and to remember who you are. You are not what they did to you. You are not what you tolerated. You are not what you lost. You are not what you endured. You are chosen. You are called. You are covered. And you are qualified. Scripture says that we are God's masterpiece. And masterpieces are not rushed. They are intentional. This process may look messy, but the artist never makes mistakes. Now, here's the part we don't always want to talk about. Healing does not happen overnight. It happens through consistency, through honesty, through attention, through obedience. Healing happens when you stop asking, how do I survive this? And start asking, who is God calling me to become through this? This shift changes everything. Because when you heal, You don't just change your life, you change your boundaries, you change your standards, you change the relationships you allow access to. You stop attracting what drains you, and you start aligning what strengthens you. You start repeating cycles and you start breaking them. And every woman listening tonight to hear this, I want to tell you, you are not behind. You are not late. You are not disqualified. You are right on time. For the woman God is shaping you to be, becoming her is not about perfection. It's about an alignment. Alignment with God's voice over life's noise. Alignment with truth over lies. Alignment with purpose over survival mode. And alignment requires tools. And this is why I created Toxicity to Thriving, not as something you will read once and place on your shelf, but as a guided healing journey, a workbook designed to help you identify toxic patterns, process unresolved pain, and set healthy boundaries, heal emotionally and spiritually, and intentionally becoming the woman God called. Because inspiration can start healing and consistency can complete it. Tonight may have opened your eyes, but what you do next determines what changes. So if this message resonates with you, if you felt seen, if you felt challenged, if you felt God calling you deeper, I want to invite you to the next step. You can purchase this workbook, Toxicity to Thriving, right now on my website. Go to toxicitytothriving.com and let's thrive together. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you again. I pray that this has helped you and blessed you, and I can't wait to hear from you.